Welcome to day 20 of the Dad Challenge. Yesterday we started making our way back home, found a village, found some cold loot at a ruined portal, and we're exploring more of our maps. Let's continue. All right. So we want to make sure that we are headed out the right direction. Let's go. Yesterday we ended up marking our village on the map. We had to backtrack a little bit. And now we are heading home. We'll see how much territory here we can actually cover before the sun gets down too dark. Might have been actually worth trying to stay in the village, but that's alright. Keep going here a little bit further. I just realized I don't have a shovel, do I? Oh, nice little vein there. Alright, let's go ahead and dig into the side of the hill here. And we'll set up shop for the night. Yeah, I think yesterday overall turned out to be a pretty good day. It was at first, with the way we started, wasn't too sure how things are gonna end up. Oh, that'll work. But did okay. We came across the village at the last minute there, and pleasantly surprised, especially about finding the all the gold items, the ruin portal. That was a nice pickup on our part. All right, put the bed down. And definitely when we get back, I'm going to drop a lot of this inventory. We got a lot of the blocks going on here. All right, get a little shut eye, and we're off again. All right. So some of you may notice I'm still got a little bit of a crackly voice going on today. That is definitely because of the cold that I still have it, although I'm doing much better. I'm kind of on the way out of it, which is good. And you know what? It just dawned on me. I probably should go a little bit north so we uncover some of the different areas on the map here. See what else we come across. Yeah, colds are a fun thing, right? Well, they're a lot better than when you get the flu, that's for sure. That's no fun. Alright, we're starting to expand the map a little bit. We'll go a little further north. Oh, careful there. Some nice coal down there, but you know, let's just get back, get our stuff unloaded, and then we'll worry about where we go from there. We certainly have enough materials. I think we can finish the initial walls of our map room. That's the first room we're building of our little structure there at our base site. All right, let's start heading east here. See a little glow going on in the ground. I think there's a lava pit nearby. Indeed, I believe it is. I wonder if we'll run into another ruined portal or a village around town here. Alright, we're going to have a choice to make. Let's say we skirt around to the north side of the hill. Pick up a little warmth from the lava as we go by. We'll even go up the hill. Maybe. Here we go. I think it's raining in the forest biome, and then in the dry desert one, it's not. You can hear the rain kind of coming and going. It's funny. Hey, look at that. Another cherry blossom biome. Let's head on over to there. Oh, I like going through these. Alright, so the village marker that we have on the map there is another. I think that's our first village that we marked. Oh, I'm getting hungry. And so it's not our home base. Our home base is actually in the bottom right corner of the map. But it might be the very next one. I think it should be if I'm keeping track correctly. One more. There we go. Alright. Yeah, it's going to be helpful when we get that anvil and we can actually lay down the markers. Okay, so we've seen 2 cherry blossom biomes, and both of them have been on top of a mountain. Small mountain, but on top of a mountain nonetheless. Alright, let's head north. And then we'll cut over to the east to pick up that village. Just in case we run short on daylight here. And I haven't abandoned our old navigational system, original one. Just haven't invested as much time into it. It is a concern in the back of my mind, as if we lose our maps, those old-fashioned navigational markers would be very, very handy. So I think we need to come up with a strategy of how to still build those out once in a while. Oh, there we go. Good job, Red. So many things to take on when you're exploring this game. Getting wool, getting dogs, and getting horses. Alright, let's get the sheep. As we know, we never have enough wool. Alright. So if we did this right, and those markers work correctly, this village should be coming into view very soon, I think. I should be heading right towards it. There we go. I see some lights. Hey guys, we're back in town. All right. Get back up in here. Obviously, see. Okay. Not getting rid of the nugget, that's for sure. Let's see. Definitely keep the bread. We don't need the dirt. All right. Is there any cobblestone I can get rid of? Obviously. Sugarcane we're keeping. Wool. All right. I think we'll be all right. Oh, let's see. Okay, let's find our other hut here. Do we have a crafting table on one of these? I don't know. What I'm looking for is a bed. Set the spawn point first, obviously. Fantastic. Yeah, I think we are here. And I don't have a crafting table. So before we continue our journey, I think it's only prudent that we make a bed. We don't want to be caught out again. That would not be good. Alright, that goes there. I should be able to pick up the nuggets. Perfect. Excellent. Alright. See. Sun's getting a little low, so we'll just hang out here for a few minutes, get another night's sleep. And go from there. Alright, now I'm trying to think. If I remember the map tiling sequence correctly, we should be in S1W1, meaning the first southwest map, where our origin, in this case, our relative origin, what we've declared to be origin of our world, is in the top right corner of the map that I have at hand. In hindsight, thinking back on it, maybe we should have kept the original world spawn point, but it's okay. I think it works out with where our new home we decided to put it. It's kind of close to that anyway. From what I understand, the compasses always point to the world spawn point, unless you do something differently. And they'll kind of think of it like the compass points to the North Pole, right? It doesn't necessarily line up with the true geographical north of the world. Again, guy, with the door. You're just brutal with those doors. Alright, so let's head a little east. We're going to trek a little bit to the right here on the map. Try to pick up some of that new territory that's not uncovered there. I didn't forget about breakfast. It turns out I'm still full. So that's perfectly okay. We will gladly not pick those up. I gotta get rid of something here. There we go. That'll work. That will work. I think we're gonna grow those back at our house too. Alright, let's head straight north. So yesterday, if you recall, not only did we get gold loot, but we got some extra mapping materials. I think we have 2 maps that are empty. So we'll definitely have to think about how we want to expand those. Pick up these guys. Just kind of cut a little bit back to the west here. I don't want to quite go off the edge yet. That's looking good. And we're going to see how we want to, where we should expand out next. And we're going to need to be doing a map swap here pretty soon. Say a little bit to the west here. I want to make sure we don't get confused. I think we're starting to get the map thing figured out. It's not perfect understanding. Okay, I got the dot. I'm just going to go a few more paces here. Alright, this looks like a good place to try to do the handoff. Well, first of all, I don't think this one is the right map. No, it's not. Alright, so we need to find... Could it be that map? And no, it is not. Is that a duplicate of the one map or not? This is why we're gonna have to label our maps somehow. I gotta figure that out. Okay, this is the one we want. I do believe I see the white marker, which is our home village. Alright, so we'll swap those. And we're back off. Alright, so we've explored everything here so far. So let's go ahead and just get home. Be good to be back home after our long journey. Our rescue mission where we got red. That was fantastic. If you haven't seen that episode, that one's worth going to see for sure. That was a heart-pumping, joyous. Although, I tell you what, after we found Red and we thought all was good, and he started drowning under the pirate boat. And it took me a second to realize what was really going on there. I guess I trapped him. I got a little too close with our little oar boat. And he couldn't get out. Fortunately, I was able to back the boat away in time. And he was okay. Thank goodness. That would have been quite an alternate ending there to that little short saga. But all turned out to be well. There, I think I see the village. Oh, time to eat. But I think that was episode 17. So if you haven't seen that one, check it out. That was pretty good. And Red, let's not pull that stunt again, just because you want to play captain. Alright, so we're coming up here on the south side of the village. If I remember correctly, yeah, then our base is going to be across the bridge and up the hill. Up 2 hills, actually. Alright. Nice to be in some home territory here. We're gonna, yeah, I think we'll work on making this bridge not only safer, but a little more prominent for the guys. You know, it's our hometown. We should have a really nice bridge. But right now it serves its purpose, just out of necessity. You know, what material should we make the new bridge out of? Should be wood. We don't know how to make concrete yet. It's okay. Okay, spawn point set. Let's figure out what to do with some of our materials. Okay. We might have to make a bigger chest. Do I have a double wide? I do. Right, there we go. So I'm just going to, you know what, the wool I'm going to keep. Just trying to think ahead. I don't have any other wool up there, right? All right. These are all Arcadia planks. That's good. We're gonna get this figured out here. Gray wool. I don't have a lot of gray wool. That might come in handy. You know what? Let's. If I could figure out. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to really have to get going on that map room. We can lay the maps down, figure out where they are located. Let's get all the maps on the same side here. All right. Oh, we got a hoe. Okay. I don't need my gold armor yet. I don't see us going to the Nether right away. So we'll. I'm going to keep the sword up there. All right. So we desperately need more iron. Or we gotta come across an anvil so we can label things. Let's see if we can't start building a little bit of a sugarcane crop around here as well. All right. Now the question is, which color were we using for the the building? I don't know. We're gonna guess that guy. I don't think it was the red. I think it was this lighter terracotta color. All right, let's go find out. Do we have enough daylight to do this? Red, you're blocking me, bud. Thank you. Stay right there for now. Yeah. All right, we got enough time just to get up the top of the hill real quick. Nice little banner there. All right. Sun goes down fast in these parts, so just be careful. All right. I think this is good. Yep. That's the color. All right. So I think this part's gonna be too small for the map room. So the map room's definitely gonna have to kind of expand out. I think in here we could do it. So let's take out some more of this dirt here. Although, you know what I could do? I could just take this wall down. This would be the big map. Yeah. I think that's the way to do it. We'll just move this wall back a little bit. No harm, no foul. So your first entrance is going to be a major room, but I think that's going to be okay. Yeah, we could have it in here. Just yeah. This will look good. Cut one back one more layer. We're thinking big. All right, it's starting to get a little dark, so let's go get some shut-eye. We'll come back, work on the room a little bit more, and then get our sugarcane farm going, because that's how we're going to get some more paper. Excuse me, bud. All right, let's go to sleep. All right, you can come with us. You're rested up after a long journey. Hey, George. How you doing today? Whew. All right. Well, my heart's pumping, ready to go for today. Kind of popped out of nowhere. I was unprepared in a way. I didn't have my shield. That could have been very bad. Very bad indeed. But it worked out. All right. So yeah, I think this will be the back wall. We'll go from here. Okay. And let's get cobblestone. Or no, terracotta, I mean. And we're going to need a second window in here. Not here, but I think that's a good spot there for it. Whoops. I thought I placed that. I heard the sound for it placing, but it obviously didn't place. All right. It's looking good. You know what? We need more cobblestone. So while we're here, let's... Oh. Take that up. All right. Whoops. Jump up. Yeah, it's starting to come together. Yo, maybe it's time for dad joke of the day. And I'm not going to fully fill out this wall yet. Here. It'll allow us to get the higher access levels anyway. Well, let's see. Where's our door lineup? So we're on the right track. If I go this way. So we'll make a wider entrance by 1 block. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next one's going to have to be right there above that block. Just do that temporarily there. Yeah, so dad joke of the day. And since I have a little bit of a cold, thought this one would be appropriate. And it is, where do boats go when they get sick? 3, 4, so right here. Where do boats go when they get sick? The boat dock. Yeah, I like that one. That was pretty good. Alright. We'll just build that out there. It's coming together. We might have to move the corner of the house out a little more, but it's coming along. Actually, I don't want to get that one yet. Alright, let's go ahead and I don't know that I can run and jump that one. Oh, I can. It was just too far away for me on the second hop. I didn't time that well. Keyboard fumbling. But this is looking really good here. This is nice and big. So what I envision is we're gonna have this be like 2-story, and we'll have a way that you can walk out, and kind of there'll be like a walkway going around the second level, so you can go and get more of a aerial view of the whole map as it comes together. Yeah, that's gonna look pretty good. I do like it. All right, let's try one more thing, and then we're gonna get on trying to build our sugarcane farm, I think. Nice. Okay, I think I'm out of terracotta for now. I'll have to get more back from the... Check my bundles. Yeah. Starting to give you an idea. We're going to put a floor in here. So we're going to be 1 layer up from what we are now. I think we'll go with a wood floor. That'll be nice for a map room. So we're going to need to get some wood too. But that's looking pretty good. All right, let's work on our sugarcane farm here. Do I have my seeds? Wheat, sugarcane. Yes. Awesome. Okay. Now, I think they need water. If I'm not mistaken. I'm just going to keep my sword out just in case. I remember seeing water somewhere down around here. Okay, here we go. We got some water here. It's not the biggest area. Do we have any better places? Could be a little bit better. Now, I think if I dig out next to those are kind of like water sources, right? So the water will expand. Ah, here we go. This is where I'm thinking this might be a good place. Now, we can't get too close to the walking path, but oh, yeah. You know what? This might be it right here, because we're right next to the cartography hut. Is that water at that level? Yeah. Okay. So, got a little wheat there. Let's I don't want to put it in the main thoroughfare, but you know what? There's paths going all over this place. All right, let's get to work. How does this work? That ended up taking out the block. That obviously did not do the way I thought it was going to. So why did that take the block out? I don't know. Let's put the map there. I really should have my shield handy. But, alright. So why does I have to right click it? Oh, you gotta right click it. That's why. Alright. I got it. Okay, I got it. So we got those there. So you left click when you have something on top of it, and then you can you not replant sugarcane? Yeah, you can. You got to be able to. What am I doing wrong? Is it sugarcane? It's not wheat seeds. Sugarcane. How do you plant sugarcane? Alright, let's do something. Trial and error. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Wheat seeds. Okay, so I was able to get the one thing of wheat. Why can't I plant a sugarcane? Alright, guys, well, this is perhaps where you come in. Let me know in the comments. How do you plant new sugarcane crops? I kind of figured out the garden hoe part. Do they have to be... Oh, wait. Do they have to be in the water? Is that what I'm missing? Alright. I can't hold that. That's in the water. Do they have to be next to a water source? Alright. Tell you what. Let's get back to the hut. It's getting dark. We'll try one more time in the morning. And then let's go find some iron. Explore a little more of our map. That's so weird. I wonder why. I don't know what was going on there. I'm just light gray wool. The wool is gonna get me. Okay, so we got 3 things of iron. We are doing pretty good on the wool though, guys. This is good. I will Oh, that's dark gray wool. That's black wool. We're gonna be able to make multicolored, multicolored banners. No time, right? All right, one more. Doing pretty good. Okay. Speaking of banners, maybe we should make a couple before it gets dark real quick. Banner. And there we go. I need 1 stick and 6 wool. Okay, so we can make 3 banners out of the browns, and that's what we're trying to use for the other villages. So that's good. I think I need to get my sticks into my main inventory. Okay. Maybe. Why? I'm still not doing something right with that. I don't understand. Banner. Brown. 1. 1, 2. Oh, nice. I can stack them. All right. So that's fantastic. Okay. Very good. Exit out of there. Let's get some sleep. Start the new day. Okay. Got plenty of coal in there. We have an extra bed. Maybe we should make one more. Just for good measure. Not brown. Let's go with the light gray. Or dark gray. That works. Okay, so we got 2 beds. Food, we're doing okay. Probably don't need all the dirt blocks. Hold on. Get rid of the dirt blocks. There we go. Get the shield in the right spot. Yes. Alright. Let's try one more time on our sugar cane. Maybe I'll figure it out. If not, hopefully you guys come to my rescue here. Okay, it was up. Yeah, we gotta work on these pathways though, I tell you. It's just not easy to maneuver like it should be around here. Okay. So, back to the sugar cane. It's a certain type of soil it has to be on. See, that doesn't work. I can't even click where there is water. Or at least running over. Unless it has to be... This is so weird. Nothing I'm doing is working there. Nothing I am doing. So why is that? And here's a question. How do you make the pathways? Is that with a shovel? Oh, it is with the shovel. Nice. Okay, that's cool. So we just figured something out. You know what I'm going to try? Let's go back into our house here. And yeah, we're going to need a little bit of a pathway leading up. It's not going to be anything perfect by the means. We'll have it go right by that tree. Alright, I think I'm getting the hang of this. Alright, that's looking good. Let's just clear this out here. What are you doing over there, George? know, it's probably faster. Oops, maybe not. I was gonna say it's probably faster if I dig out a whole bunch in a row there, but not when you take out the dirt. Alright, just a few more. We'll see how this comes together. That's good there. And we'll just complete this part. We'll do a little bit every day. I don't want to bore you guys with the tedious things. Okay. Let's go explore the map a little bit more. Let's see if we can't find some iron. Alright. So where I want to go back over towards the east. Because we have a nice big map there that we have not taken advantage of. Let's see what we find. Still should be early in the day. And we gotta find some good iron. Go ahead and eat up real quick. Yeah, we're gonna get these paths cleaned up in our town. The villagers kind of let them get overgrown a bit here. We run a tight ship here. Okay. Somewhere along here we should be dropping off. Going into the next county. Alright, I got my circle dot. Let's see which map it is now. I don't think it's that one, but maybe. Position 8. Nope, not that one. Not that one either. Perhaps this one. I think it is this one, but that's interesting. Are we right on the edge? So we show up as a dot on each one. All right, let's keep going. If it's the right one. Yep. Okay. We are good. I do believe. All right, let's. How do we want to do this? I think we just keep going kind of east, and maybe we'll cut a little bit to the south here. Gonna have to do something around that big cave there. Looking for surface iron. I do want to go into a mine at some point. I'm starting to get a little braver. But I think it's going to need to be open. I just don't have the confidence in my fighting skills yet to go into a deep, big, dark mine. That might be a little bit of a challenge for us, but eventually we're going to get there. Especially as you guys give tips and tricks. I am learning a lot in this adventure, that is for sure. And best part of it all though, having a lot of fun. You guys have been great. One of the viewers made a comment about the Red Rescue Mission. And they said that they almost became distraught at the moment they saw where Red was suffocating. And I wasn't aware of it yet. I just knew something was going wrong. And then it still should be early in the day, right? Fairly early. Fortunately, I was able to then move. Okay, let's check out the sugarcane thing here. What's going on? Can I learn anything from here? It looks like it's growing on grass. Does it need to be by grassy water? That could be what's going on. That was lightning, guys. Okay, so I do believe mobs come out in thunderstorms. So let's take shelter. We don't want to be caught up in that. And when the storm ends or we wake up in the morning, hey, look at that, some coal. Maybe we'll look out and there'll be some iron in here. When the storm ends or in the morning, we will see if we can't put it on the grass. I don't know if that's the secret. Just an observation I made. My inventory is so full that I don't pick up coal. Is that what's really going on here? I guess it is. That's too funny. Oh. Okay. We need to be careful here. Didn't realize that was a open cavity like that. We'll just block that back in. So I might break through a wall here. Just be careful. Yeah, there we go. Yep. That's what I thought. Probably going to do the same thing here. Just do one at a time. Okay, that was fine. Put a torch up there. Let's dig a little bit this way. Just 1-2 blocks. All right. I think that's all there is. All right. Time to get back to sleep. I should have some room for something. You know what? I don't need to empty maps out right now. All right, there we go. And time to place the bed. Let's put you back up there. And see. Can we go sleep? Now, was it dark enough for me to sleep at night, or am I sleeping because there was a storm? Either way, I think it should be done, but we'll see if we end up coming right back in. Okay, it's morning. That is the eastern direction. All right. So, sugarcane. This is just a quick test. I'm not going to stick around long for this one. Look at that. Okay, so we got that figured out. So when we come back, we can work on the sugarcane farm. It does go on the grass then. All right. Let's keep trekking a little bit here. Yeah, we're going to be able to make loads of paper, which is going to be fantastic. Whew. Heading towards the land of the rising sun. Interesting fact. Yeah, we call the country Japan, Japan, right? But the Japanese do not call it Japan. They actually refer to the word Nippon. Sometimes I think they say Nihon. There's some political context to that I don't fully understand. But yeah, and Nippon means the land of the rising sun. And I gotta eat. I forgot my breakfast, guys. That would not be good. So that's an interesting fact. Nippon, land of the rising sun. You know what? I think that's a perfect name for the village that's just to our south of our home base, Nippon. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I like it. See if you guys do too. What is all that gray area over there? Sometimes you find some surface iron in places like this. It's here for a reason. of some sort, right? This might be a good, decent place. This is well lit. Ah, look right there. I think we got some. It's well lit. It's probably not going to be anything huge, but perhaps it is just enough to take advantage of. What's my saying? Always go one more layer deep to check. Alright, we got some coal down here. I'm now starting to look for drowns whenever I'm by water. Kind of learned my lesson on that one. Had a near close call. I think it was yesterday's episode. We're just going along our merry old way, and then boom, I get hit by a drown. Fortunately, we were moving pretty quick, so he wasn't able to do much. But it could have been a lot worse. And lost a pickaxe. Yeah, we got to definitely get more iron so we can get some better tools. Oh man, it's amazing how much slower that is than the gold pickaxe. Alright. There's some more coal over here. I guess it's worth a shot. I don't know that there's going to be any iron in it, but let's see what we got. I mean, the one thing I do know, I don't think you can ever have too much coal. At least not as a newer player. You guys might feel differently. But all right. Wow, we only got just under 8 minutes left in the episode. Ah, there you go, Red. Kind of getting in my way there, bud. I think there's more and more out here. So we found the one thing of iron. Now, obviously that means it's in the area. This, you know what? I'm wondering. Maybe this is a good quarry pit for us to kind of dig into. I really like how it's well exposed in the light. Take a gander around it here again, a little more. It might be worth actually trying to mine here. But I think it's going to be too slow with the pickaxe. The stone one that we have. So what I propose is we get the obvious stuff. And then we might kind of dig a large hole here. You know, this is kind of a nice area. We could actually do a little, lake house right here. We'll dig this out, look for any exposed iron, and then, that's exposed over there too. Okay, let's go check that out. We'll dig for exposed iron, and then when we're done, because, we want to do the right thing, we'll build a brand new little lake house, like a little retreat area for ourselves. And that will cover up all the things we did with digging into the hillside there. Get a better look over here. Oh, hey, more sheep. I'm gonna have to. Oh, don't go down that side. Definitely gonna have to Forgot what I was going to say. Must not have been too important. That's dad brain full power there for you. Early in the morning, get our gameplay in, and sometimes you forget. Alright, here we go. That's one thing I've noticed with this game, and I'm trying to be pretty good about it, is not shifting train of thought too much on you. Although there's certain moments that do come up in the game where I think it's okay, right? Like, you know, we're going along and I'm saying something and then, oh, hey, there's a village. Then I think it's appropriate. What I'm trying to watch is when I just randomly, just because a thought popped in my head, trying to be a better communicator that way. And the sun's starting to get a little low again. I don't remember quite where we dug in. I think it was somewhere over by that hill. Let's make our way back. It's not okay. I'm not going to spend time digging that hole out yet. If not, we're going to have to dig in again. Yep, I think that's what's going to happen here. It's all right. We'll just make another bed. We got plenty more sheep. I should have done a better job of marking that, but it is what it is. We're getting better on our resource management. It's not quite a big of a deal. And get the bed placed because we are running low on time here. And good night. Hey, it is nighttime. Oh, I got confused with the shadows, I think. Alright. It should come quickly, though. Or not so quick. Oh, this is entertaining for you guys. Haha, he built his bed and went inside too early. Wasted the last 2 minutes of game time because he can't get in. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's head back out. We have 2 minutes. And you know what? Probably should build a full campfire, but we don't have a whole lot of time. So we'll just do that for now. And let's see what we can cover in a minute and a half. I'm going to go a little north because we're closer to that side of the unexplored areas on our map. More sugarcane. Well, now that we know how to do the sugarcane, we won't have to start collecting that all the time. So let's go up this way, and we'll kind of swing back down, eventually on the left side. This is a nice big open area. I'm going to follow the coastline here, because I want to get back and really get that sugarcane farm going. I think the terrain here naturally is going to force us back. Oh, gotta eat. Eating that breakfast in the morning. I've been slacking on that. You guys will have to call me out on that in the comments here. Alright, this is going good. And I got time to get one more sheep in before the bell goes. And I do. All right. And that is game time, guys. All right. We finished our 1 hour segment for today. I think it was a very fruitful day. We managed to explore more of the one map tile as we made our way back home. The map room at our base is starting to take shape. And we figured out how to plant sugarcane. So we'll head back tomorrow, get that sugarcane farm going, and start exploring more areas, because I think the next biggest thing is really to find more iron. All right. Well, thank you again for joining us. As always, it's a pleasure to have you here, have your support. See you tomorrow.